I wonder how things will look like in the near future. Why? Because there has been a lot of talks about how winter is coming, guys, right? Wait, what? From Wall Street Silver. Quote, gas prices are high due to gas prices not being low as before. To get back to lower prices, we have to acknowledge gas is high, which is the opposite of low. Kamala Harris, guys. So I'm pretty sure this is fake, right? It has to be. I mean, if this is real, then I don't know what's happening in America, guys, right? And at this point in time, I want to say this, that this might as well be real, right? Because these people don't know what they're doing at all. Or maybe, perhaps they do. Yes, they do, guys. Of course they do, right? They do everything with a purpose, guys, right? A motive. Why? To purposefully destroy this economy. Today I had a realization that these are the people that want what? That are intentionally doing everything, guys, with gas, this economy, right? Inflation. Europe. China has stopped its sales of liquefied natural gas to Europe to make sure its households have enough gas for the winter. Again, so winter isn't even here yet, right? It's coming very shortly. What does that tell us? Things will get worse, right? Things will just keep getting worse, guys. They want to make the people suffer as much as possible. They want to, guys. Not only will they get enjoyment out of that, perhaps, but as well as what? So they could implement the solution as fast as possible when the problem hits, right? Just think about this for a second, guys. Why are all these events, right? Crisis after crisis after crisis happening all at the same time, right? That tells us that when the big one finally hits, that will be what? The finale, right? In order for the big one to arrive, they first need what to take place? All assets need to be in a monster bubble, guys, right? So, does that mean everything should keep going up, perhaps? Maybe. Justin, BBC has prepared secret scripts that could be read on air if energy shortages cause blackouts or the loss of gas supplies this winter. Wait, what? Guys, we were talking about all of these things taking place years ago, right? I remember Val Dresser talking about it time and time and time again, guys. And look what's taking place now, right? Wow, I absolutely just can't believe my eyes. What's happening? For winter blackouts, right? So this is how it's going to get worse, guys, right? Just prepare. We told you guys to prepare. Maybe prepare. Remove your coins from these certain exchanges. So let's check this out. Let's read a little bit of this, guys. Basically, the scripts seen by The Guardian, I mean, these people have scripts, guys. We know why, right? They plan things ahead of time. It's like, it honestly is like a show. I just can't believe my eyes. Set out how the corporation would reassure the public in the event that a, quote, major loss of power causes mobile phones networks, wait, what? Internet access, whoa! Banking systems, wait, what? Or traffic lights to fill across England. Wait, England? Guys, we're not making any of this stuff up. Stop it. Wales and Scotland. Wow. Wow. Absolutely crazy. Banking systems, very interesting. So there's too many narratives going on and about, right? Now imagine including cyber attacks and everything else that they have planned. I'm just saying, guys. I'm just saying, like, all of this shall just what? Accelerate faster and faster and faster and faster and faster until the collapse finally happens. The government works with the BBC as part of its emergency planning process, although it is unclear whether it had any input on these scripts, a spokesperson said. The government is confident that this is not a scenario we will face this winter. Are they really sure? Right? The organization said that in a worst-case scenario, it could order planned blackouts for up to 3 hours a day if Russia cuts off all gas supplies to Europe. Again, guys, I just can't believe my eyes. It doesn't matter what crisis hits, right? What event takes place. The end goal is to collapse it all. Literally, to collapse the system. Not just the economy, guys, but everything surrounding it, right? Wow. No matter what event takes place, just know that it ties in with what? It ties in with the collapse, right? And in order for them to bring what? The new world order. Now, Listen to this right here. This video has been deleted from every platform, including Google, years ago. It took me a long time to find it, make it viral. Now, a lot of people are saying this is fake, right? But listen to this, guys. Even if this is fake, this is what they want at the end of the day. But they won't say it, right? They won't say it because obviously if they did, they will expose themselves. So they won't say it. Even though if this is fake, I believe at the end this is real. All their motives, guys.
For the international order that we have worked for generations to build. Ordinary men and women are too small-minded to govern their own affairs. The order and progress can only come when individuals surrender their rights to an all-powerful sovereign. And for the...
There we go, guys. At the end, it's all about control. Even though if this is fake, right? A lot of people are stating it right here. It might as well be real. Why? Because we already know. They show everything in plain sight, right? Before it truly takes place. And where is this world supposedly heading towards? A more centralized world. But I do believe it's not going to be a negative place, guys, right? Things can be centralized, but that doesn't mean it has to be bad, right? It could be good as well. For Mr. Intuitive, it ties in with this, guys. Listen very carefully.
Dear Leia, I've loved watching you grow. You bring high energy. You speak eloquently. But let's get something straight. The pound, euro, and dollar are not going to be one currency and then ushered in by a CBDC. You're spreading a little fear. And please stop telling your followers and their grandmothers and their aunts that Bitcoin's the future of money. Nations will never allow that to happen. Do you know what the future of money is? The dollar, the peso, the ruble, just like they are now, and just more stable. And there'll be a bridge asset to bridge them all.
Teleporting value, guys, 24/7. Now, if you go down to this tweet, just as Baba Cook said, listen to this, guys. This is fascinating, right?
Now, banking today, everyone is stuck to SWIFT. All these countries have their own central banking system, but at the end of the day, it has to move through SWIFT. Now, most people, the only thing people complain about with SWIFT isn't the system itself. It works pretty well. It's just fees and time, which blockchain erases instantly. It's the control of the US dollar in a fragmented world. That's why the Russian war started, to illustrate that we need to move to a public platform that connects central bank digital currencies. The war was started on purpose. Now, the future is the XRPL, okay? The XRPL was chosen years ago, and all countries now no longer will be fragmented from one another because there's no country sitting in the middle. SWIFT announced that they will use digital assets for cross-border payments. So if SWIFT right now is moving all the money in the world, and they just announced that they will be using digital assets cross-border payments, there's only two tokens that do that. Only two, Stellar and Ripple. That's it. Now, what are the odds that one of them has a private ledger? What are the odds that one of them is getting nominated to the Federal Reserve? What are the odds that the lady with her name on all the money is working at Ripple? Why? Because this is the future. You want to know why countries are okay with this and not okay with this? Because this is country agnostic, which means nobody is reliant on anybody anymore. So what happens now? Now you have different central banks upgrading to ISO in November, and you'll have the XRPL, and everything will be connected through ILP automatically de facto, because if you use this, this has to happen. So this connects to this. This connects to Internet of Things, other blockchains. Do you understand? What does that mean then? If SWIFT and RippleNet, it becomes the mafia of money. Do you understand? You're focused on user interface integration. Ripple is the mafia of cryptocurrency. Quadrillions in settlements. Derivatives alone, quadrillions. And it's not just currency. Then it's...
In other words, guys, what? All the money, right? Exactly. I have a theory about XRP, guys, right? So I will say it one day, but at the end, I do believe it basically gets forced to go to a high price. Now, David Shorts this tweet out. This is an interesting post, guys. Let's check this out, which connects to the last tweet, right? We had about 50 Ripple leaders in a room today, and I said a few words about Ripple last 10 years and the next 10 years. You may not care about that, but I did have 2 good jokes, and you need to hear them. Here's the cool part of what I said. After talking about how important it is to focus on our products and our customers, as several other speakers had done before me, I said, but I don't really care about any of that. Hold for laughter. As most of you know, my passion is using AI images to troll Brad Garlinghouse on Twitter. Hold for laughter. Seriously, I love it when we don't know what products to build for which customers. Now, I hope your first thought is that we do know what products to build for which customers. I gave a thumbs up sign. Agreed. But I fear your second thought is, so, what is he still doing here? Hold for laughter. My passion is looking at technology that can enable us to do things where or we couldn't do before, right? Interesting stuff. Things we couldn't do before. Build products we couldn't build before, and target customers we couldn't target before, or give our customers features they didn't know they wanted and couldn't imagine they could have. Until 2018, Ripple was all about the or. Do we build this product or that product? Target these customers or those customers. Today, Ripple is about and. My key focus will continue to be around applying new technologies to new products for new customers. Hold for applause. Da da da. There we go, guys. What does that tell us, right? Everything. Targeting literally everything, guys. Again, we are in good hands, right? There's literally nothing to worry about, guys. Nothing to worry about. So why are people worried, right? You shouldn't be. Obviously not financial advice. Just persevere, guys. Not financial advice. But anyways, that's hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys, please, amazing. Yes, see y'all.